are too kind. Well, my name is Cody Byrns, and yes, I realize my last name being pronounced Byrns, it's very interesting. So along with the juggling, I'm also a burn survivor. Yeah, it's ironic that my last name is pronounced Byrns, and here I am a burn survivor. It's crazy. There's so much irony in that, it's hard not to laugh. And by the way, I'm okay if you laugh at my condition, as long as you don't make jokes, because I hate to get roasted. Yeah, thank you. Did you all enjoy the juggling? Well, that's good, because I'm actually feeling a little burned out. It's one of those days. On a good day, I could actually juggle up to 7 balls. Yeah, and let me tell you something, folks. It takes a lot of balls to do that trick. Yeah. But aside from the juggling, my passion is to bring hope and help others find their mission in life and to encourage strong leadership by utilizing my story and skills. In early 2013, my life was going great. I was traveling the globe, speaking and entertaining thousands. Life was wonderful. It was as if my career was really starting to take off. However, in May of 2013, my entire life would fall out from under me. In fact, my entire life would come to a complete stop. The date was May 31st, 2013. I'm driving to my office, and I found myself stopped at a stoplight. And the next thing I know, everything goes black. But then out of nowhere, I suddenly hear a hospital monitor. Beep, beep, beep. The date is now June 19th, 2013. I'm lying in a bed, wrapped like a mummy, soaking with blood and bodily fluids. And I feel this searing pain that I have never experienced before in my life. And I hear my mother's voice. But still, none of this makes sense. And as I'm trying to comprehend what's going on, my mom, she looks down at me and she says, "Cody, you were hit by a driver who failed to stop at a red light. Your vehicle exploded into flames. You have severe burns on almost 40% of your body. But you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Your recovery, however, it's not going to be an easy journey. But no matter what, don't lose sight of your mission." It's interesting how at one moment, everything in life is going according to the plan. And the next, all hell breaks loose. And it's in these moments we say things to ourselves like, "Why me? I didn't see this coming. This wasn't part of my plan." And it's very tempting to lose sight of what matters the most. You set out to accomplish something, but then you encounter a stoplight. And we get so focused on the chaos and the fact that life will no longer be the same. Stoplights. We've all encountered stoplights in some way, shape, or form. It could be the sudden death of a loved one, the breakdown of a marriage, the loss of a job, or a global pandemic. And it's in these moments we find ourselves starting from square one. However, I go back to my mom's words. "Cody, don't lose sight of your mission." I am standing here today with the honor and privilege to travel the world and tell leaders the exact same thing. Don't lose sight of your mission. However, my injuries were severe. I received 3rd and 4th degree burns. And through this experience, I have learned that there's many people in today's world that have been burned to some degree as well. From abuse, neglect. And these burning moments often leave us scarred. And scars, they could hold us back if we give them that power. However, through my experience, I have learned to not allow my scars to hold me back. Because I am and forever will be scarred by this tragic event. I can't change it. 3 of my fingers were at risk of being amputated. And my family was there in the burn unit, and they told the doctors, they said, no, do whatever you can to save his fingers because he's a juggler. You could only imagine the surgeon's face. They were able to save my fingers, but they don't move and function in the way that they once did. But the lesson is I make the most of what I can do, and I go back to my ultimate mission, and that is to give hope, help others find their mission, and encourage strong leadership. So, if we find ourselves at a stoplight, suddenly starting over, I want you to remember these 4 things. Number 1, embrace challenges. Challenges are inevitable. It's part of life and it's part of leadership. And no matter what has happened in the past, understand that we can't change the past. The only thing we can change is what we do today. Number 2, shift your perspective. Reassess your life. Find the lessons in the midst of your pain. Reframe it. And ask yourself, how can my pain enhance my mission? Number 3, implement change. Begin to apply those lessons to our lives and take the steps needed to obtain your desired results. And number 4 is celebrate. Celebrate your progress. And out of that celebration, serve the world around you. I love getting to celebrate my progress and serve the world around me, especially whenever I get to use my juggling talents. Did you all enjoy the juggling? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you're too kind. I thought I would do a balancing trick for you all. Would that be cool? Wonderful. I was hoping you would say that. Well, I brought with me this candelabra, a balloon, and a mouth stick. I have learned that I could balance almost anything except for my diet. Oh. Now with this trick, I will say it involves fire. And being a burn survivor, I have to be very careful because I'm allergic. Thank you. Here we go. In this trick, the most important piece is the candle. It's not so much the balloon. If I were to focus on the balloon, I would have lost sight of what mattered the most, and that was to catch the candle and have it remain standing. With this particular trick, I'm reminded of how there are moments and times in our life where it seems as though all of life falls out from underneath us. And it's in those times we have to focus on what matters the most, so that in the end, we remain standing. And not just standing, but accomplishing our mission. The trick was impressive when I could balance the balloon and the candle together. But the trick became all the more impressive when I pop the balloon and I catch the candle and it still remains standing. It enhanced the trick. So, I leave you with this closing thought. When you find yourself at a stoplight, find the lessons, remain standing, and use the challenge to enhance your overall mission. Thank you.